Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your monthly money and finances forecast. This is for all Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign placements. Scorpio, I already shuffled and laid out your spread, so here are your messages, Scorpio. Now, Scorpio, your overall energy and focus regarding your money and finances is Judgment and the Eight of Pentacles. So you're focused on making decisions, important decisions, significant decisions that influence and affect your money and finances. And you want to make those decisions that affect your money and finances in a positive way. With this Eight of Pentacles, you're trying to work on your money and finances. You're trying to build it. You may even be working on creative projects with the goal of creating more money and stability for yourself. But with Judgment here, you are focused on a second chance. You're focusing on rejuvenating your money and finances. You may be focused on liberating yourself from things that you have to work on or been having to work on that involves your money, perhaps debts, those kinds of responsibilities. But with Judgment here, this is you wanting to get results and working to try to get results, positive results, where you are not experiencing any remorse or regret with your money decisions and actions, and you working hard on it. Now, there's a need to pay attention to the details when it comes to your money and finances and the decisions that you're making or will need to make. You may need to look at your money and finances from a new perspective, or you may be gaining a new perspective about your money that is allowing you to build or causing you to work on building your money and finances, but in a way that is stable, that is secure. And you may be working hard or needing to work hard to be able to have your focus realized here. So you are looking to rejuvenate. You may be also rising to the call, working on your money and finances, or helping someone else work on their money and finances concerns and needs. But you are looking to have liberation, have security. You may be learning how to liberate yourself, learning how to make decisions or get results with your money situation. There may be a need for you to focus on avoiding any procrastination or delays around your money. Now, how your money was in the recent past, Scorpios, you do have the Six of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands. So in the recent past, I feel that you were able to have balance, or you worked on having balance. You were determined to have balance with your money and finances, where you may have been able to resort to others in an exchange of give and take, where you receive money or where you receive but you also gave, where there was a reciprocation. But this is you in the recent past, where you were able to find stability through your actions and aims and your determination and creativity. And you were inspired in the recent past to have that stability and security and balance with your money and achieve it. Now, where you are in the present, current situation with your money and finances here, Scorpio, is you do have this Two of Pentacles with the Ten of Wands. So I feel at present you are either juggling to balance your money and finances because you have a lot of responsibilities or burdened with a lot of responsibilities, or you are balancing your money and finances though you have a lot of responsibilities. You still figuring out how to balance it, or you needing to make decisions so that you're not overburdened by your responsibilities, or make decisions that allow you to alleviate the burden of responsibilities that's on your money and finances in the present. So this is you needing to have balance. So you have balance in the recent past where you had success with it, and balance where you are maintaining or you are struggling or juggling to maintain because you have a lot of responsibilities or burden. Now, you may also be able to achieve balance in the present. You may also be achieving balance in the present where you are relieving yourself of being overburdened, Scorpio. Now, in your future, how your money looks in the future is you do have the Seven of Swords with the Empress. So, with the Seven of Swords here, I feel that, Scorpio, for some of you, you are focusing on coming up with a strategy and trying to figure out how to escape and come out of money struggles, where you're looking to be creative with the Empress and grow your money or have more stability, have more abundance, more security. You may be being very creative about how you strategize and figure out how to escape any money hindrances or setbacks with that Seven of Swords. Now, for others of you, Scorpio, I feel you could be deceiving yourself or having negative self-talk about your money and finances concerns that you're juggling and balancing or trying to balance. And you may be, as a result, lacking the creativity to adequately create more harmony and balance for yourself and the stability that is needed here as a result. Now, for others of you, you could be experiencing some deception, some lies, or betrayal in the future. Or you could be resorting to lies, deception, and betrayal, where there is either you focusing on trying to achieve more stability and growth with your money through that tactic, or someone is affecting your ability to have more stability, growth, and abundance and expand your money and finances because you may be being deceived or lied to, or there may be a lack of kindness shown to you or receptivity. In your future, Scorpio. So I also feel like, Scorpio, in the future, this is you also, perhaps with the Seven of Swords, needing to have some receptivity or kindness towards yourself or to someone else, perhaps a mother figure, in order for you to move away from lies or deceptions around your money, or in order for you to come out of your money issues, where you may be able to gain that support through your ability to have receptivity with others, and others show you receptivity. But I also feel in the future, this is you really focused on coming up with a plan or a strategy to escape the issues with your ability to stabilize your money, secure it, build it, and grow it, and nurture it. Or there's a need to come up with a strategy and avoid being lazy, or avoid being ineffective at your ability to build and generate and create the money security that you want to have or need. Now, your attitude towards your money, Scorpio, is you have the Queen of Cups with the Two of Cups. So I feel here, Scorpio, for some of you, you may be nurturing your money and finances through a connection, relationship, partnership, agreement with someone significant or friend, family member, or your partner. I also feel that you may be at this time experiencing where your intuition is on point and you're able to establish harmony for yourself with your money and finances, and perhaps even establish harmony for others as a result of your intuition being on point. I also feel that with the Queen of Cups here, you may be experiencing emotional sensitivity regarding your money and finances, and where you may be clingy or codependent and turning to, and maybe even needing to turn to, someone that is a friend or significant, or turn to a relationship to get that support, to get that harmony for your money and finances, Scorpio. But with the Queen of Cups, this is you nurturing your money and finances. I also feel there's a need for you to be mindful of emotional spending with this Queen of Cups, so that you don't come out of balance or create imbalance or more imbalance with your money and finances. And so your concern, Scorpio, with your money is you do have the Nine of Cups with the Seven of Wands. So you may have a concern with overindulgence. You could be overspending. And that may be a challenge for you, where you may need to curb that behavior, or there's a need to curb that behavior, and you may be challenged with your ability to do so. But you also have the concern with the Nine of Cups of being able to have wish fulfillment with your aims or challenges with money. For you to, with this Nine of Cups, your other concern can be whether or not you'll have satisfaction or gain contentment in the challenges you may be experiencing with your money and finances. You may be concerned about whether or not you will be able to have the upper hand with what's going on with your money and finances, and having the courage, the stamina, and the resilience to overcome, to face it, and to win. And so your challenge, Scorpio, with your money is you do have the King of Cups with the Three of Cups. So your challenge here is, I feel, you needing to take responsibility. And what I mean by that is you need to be more responsible with your money and finances. You need to be more grounded. You need to have control of your emotions. You need to figure out how to be more accountable or take more responsibility in a way that allows you to achieve and have satisfaction. You may have the challenge of gaining the support and cooperation of others to be able to manage your money and finances. Or you could be challenged with others leaning on you for your support to assist with their money aims and issues and concerns, with their goals to wanting to have successful achievement. But the challenge here is for you to be mature, to really counsel your money status and how you wish or seek to move forward with the goal of being successful and having achievement. This may even be you needing to be more cooperative with yourself and what you need to do with your money and finances. You could be the one resisting what needs to happen here. Now also, Scorpio, there could be you dealing with a particular relationship, because we do have the Queen and the King of Pentacles here. So there may be a challenge of inflexibility on your part or another's part, where there's a problem with having achievement and success with your money aims. You may be having a challenge with someone embodying the King of Cups energy, and they're dropping the ball at a time that their support is required and necessary for your money and finances to remain secure and balanced. Or there is a King of Cups that's affecting your money and finances and causing the imbalance. Perhaps they may not be in line with the agreement or arrangement for the money to have more harmony as intended in coming into that agreement or union or understanding. And so your outcome here, Scorpio, is you do have the Nine of Wands with strength. So your outcome here is that you are not giving up. You are being resilient and determined to persevere and overcome any money and finances concerns or issues. And with the Nine of Wands, you are achieving perseverance here through your ability to remain strong, to keep your courage and resilience, self-control, and perhaps even the ability to manage to achieve cooperation and support of others, or in spite of it. But this is you needing to use your reasoning and instinct, but also for you to not give up, because the ability to persevere is possible. And so let's take a look at what your guidance is, Scorpio. Your abundance message and guidance. You have two cards that came out. You have abundance mindset. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. So there's a need for you to maintain an abundance mindset. So do please get control of your emotions, where you are not sensitive in a negative way or being negative emotionally about your money and finances, because you may not be happy with the how things have gone. You may not be happy with your plan. You could be experiencing negative self-talk, but you want to be mindful not to self-sabotage yourself. And so you want to avoid any emotions that are restrictive or destructive or put you in a bondage mindset. Now, your other guidance is you do have words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms. And that is what you attract for yourself and for others, Scorpio. So there's a need for you to speak life into your finances and money situation by speaking of it in terms of you being prosperous, being creative, that you are successful, that you are achieving, and to avoid any negative thinking or negative emotions that can hinder your ability to speak words of abundance and maintain an abundant mindset. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching. Bye.